Hey guys, Devin here with Lifetime Preparedness. For this video, y'all can watch me drive on my way home. I just wanted to, talk to you guys for a minute about the, stuff going on with the whole Biden family, with, this whole Ukraine thing with Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, and, I know all the stuff hasn't been leaked to the press yet, but from what I can tell, they're reliable sources that this information is coming from. And Rudy Giuliani, as many of you may know, was the Democratic and then independent mayor of New York City back in the day. And then after that, he became a Republican. Whatever that, means to you. But he seems to have some evidence on his computer that he cannot share yet. Apparently it will be shared, I believe, something along the lines of 10 days before the election. You guys do whatever you want with this information, but I'm just sharing what I heard. He does have a podcast, I believe it's called Common Sense. I watched him on the Steven Crowder show talk about it. He, as well as on his podcast, he seems to have it on a hard drive. It was given to, the hard drive apparently was dropped off by Hunter Biden to get repaired, the computer, and it was left. And per the agreement, after 90 days, and the guy calling him to pick it up, he never picked it up. So, it is now, it's now his. It is, it's the guys, and he called, Rudy Giuliani, got it to him, got it to his people, because when he's seen stuff in the news about Hunter Biden doing, smoking crack or whatever, meth, whatever it is that, it's a crack pipe, that the picture surfaced, I believe, in the New York Times. So, with that being said, apparently he has pictures, photographic, and possibly video evidence of this, as well as, money records from, the Russians to Hunter Biden family, which his dad's name, apparently, according to Rudy Giuliani, is on the, the paperwork and the, documents for whatever businesses, whatever corporations or businesses that the money had gone through, with his son Hunter Biden as well, which is very interesting. So there's that. That's part of it. Then, there's the Russians, and then there's from the money from Ukraine, according to Rudy Giuliani, and this is a quote from his videos, paraphrasing here, but I believe he said 3-point-something million from Russia, and then another up to 40 or 60 million, I believe it was, he said, from China, and then 20 million roughly from Ukraine, money that was sent to the Biden family, through Hunter Biden and whatever corporations. And apparently, this guy from the Ukraine that Hunter Biden had dealings with got involved with this guy. The guy apparently, according to these emails that were on there, went and to Washington, D.C. and met with Hunter Biden, and apparently, from what we can tell from the emails that Rudy Giuliani was saying, that it seems that he had met with Joe Biden as well to discuss whatever they were discussing. We're not drawing any conclusions right now, but, I'm just giving you guys the information that I found and that I heard about it, and then you can do whatever you want with it. We'll know more once more comes out, and then I'll talk about that, and then we'll know more when, if it goes to court at all, if anyone gets in trouble. I know you guys seen, I believe it was the New York Times, I believe it was, article with the picture of Hunter Biden with a crack pipe hanging out of his mouth. Apparently, that's a very accurate photo of what's happening. We'll see what comes of it, but That is what I'm hearing about it. And if that is the case, it could be the greatest, the biggest corruption scheme, of any political family that has come to light and been proven. But we have to see. Now, nothing's definite at the moment, other than it's pretty obvious that Hunter Biden was involved in some bad dealings, but we don't know yet about Joe Biden. So we'll find out more about that as the evidence comes out, as it's whether they're going to leak it to the press or give it to the FBI. I don't know who they're going to give it to or what they're going to do with it. I heard something about, in 10 days before the election. So whatever they decide to do then, hopefully we have some more information. Because if that were to be the case, if Joe Biden were to officially, on documents, be involved in, criminal activity with foreign, entities, that would, honestly, I don't see how he could still become president of the United States or even run. At that point, I feel like you would have to take Joe Biden out and put Kamala Harris in his place on the ticket, and she would have to pick a new VP. In all honesty, that's what I'm thinking. What would happen if this were to all come out and it was that damning as Rudy Giuliani says it is? They would, if it's coming out right before the election, they'd have to scramble, find a new VP, and have Kamala Harris, which I'm sure they could do. They could find a VP, they could do another female, or they could grab someone else who was running. They could grab Bernie, they could grab Pete. They could do any of those. Now, I don't think they would, take Beto Male there. I don't think they'd take him, but, some of the other people I definitely could see. So, we'll see what happens with this. As I'm saying, this is all, mostly conjecture. I'm going off of what Rudy Giuliani said. So, we'll know more as it goes, and as evidence comes out, whether Joe Biden was involved or not involved. I'm not saying he was or he wasn't, but at this point it's pretty clear Hunter Biden was involved in something that was not, above the table, let's say. So we'll see what happens with that, and if I hear anything else, I will definitely share that with you guys, because, this is important stuff. Whether you're on one side or the other about any of this stuff, I'm all for a free and open debate on my channel. If you guys want to talk about it, I'm going to try, to give you guys the facts separate from my opinion, and then also give you my opinion as well. So I'm going to try, I want to try to do both. And people who disagree with me are still welcome on this channel. People who agree with me are welcome, as long as there's no one's encouraging, violence or being racist or nasty to each other. It's all free for open debate as long as you're respectful. That's what I always say. That's how I do it in my life. I like to do, free and open debates, but being fairly respectful. And just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you're being disrespectful. It just means you disagree with their views. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to get off, get home, get some sleep. I got a 14.5-hour shift tomorrow. So, you guys have a good night. And if you want to show support for the channel, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. And love hearing from you guys. If you want to share with your friends and family, that's the best way to get the video out there. And that way we get more and more people prepared. Because, we don't know what this could turn into. It could be a he said, she said thing. Or he said, or she said, whatever it is. And it could cause some major disruptions, and it could affect this election, which could affect the likelihood. It could either increase or decrease the likelihood of a civil war, or civil unrest, or a conflict of sorts within the presidency, which matters to all of us. So yeah, guys, if you want to show support for the channel, go ahead and do that. Share with your friends and family, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.